You know, over here in this area yesterday is where we tore another turnout out and got rid of this runaround that I had in here behind the lumber mill, or behind the lumber yard. Another one of those problems of Atlas turnouts that just don't last forever. Started tearing out the little bit of the roadbed, but I think what we're going to do is just cover that up with scenery instead of trying to rip that out. Right there is where we actually had another turnout in there, and 3 turnouts in a row were just kind of a pain to get through sometimes. Not everything was lined up as well as it should have been, which also didn't help matters much. But meanwhile here, we'll cut it off, and after we get some more done, we'll turn it back on and see what we can do with it. Thanks for watching here, guys. Stand by for a while. Okay, as we can see now, we've gotten all the roadbed ripped up. Here shortly, as soon as it dries, we'll get it put back again in its new place. Looks like I say it'll probably be about 2 inches over from where it used to be. Just be a little bit of a strange turn down here at this end to line up, because we do have to match up what's already here in order to get over the bridge or get over the drop down section to get to the other side of the layout. But moving this over, we might even be able to squeeze another turnout in there to allow for another storage track at the refinery, which Jack keeps sending me tankers, so I'm going to need a place to put them all. More later on. Okay, we pretty much got everything cleaned up. The roadbed has been put back down, and if you look here, you can see where the old roadbed was and how close it was to the refinery tracks. You can see that follow all the little thumbtacks here, and you can see where the new rail will go down. Figure we got to wait a little bit though for all the silicone underneath the, or all the caulk underneath the roadbed to dry out, and then we'll get the track down. Have to add a little bit to it, not quite long enough anymore, but we got everything else lined back up here where it used to be. And after we get all that done and test it for a while, because we'll run trains over it for a little while to make sure everything's hunky-dory, then we'll go ahead and add in the missing ties and throw some ballast down again, and then see what we want to do with this other area, whether I'm going to add another track in here or not. I may not add another track in there. I may just let it go the way it is.
You know, I don't understand why these companies don't.
Till the next little update, that'll do us. Stand by for more. Okie dokie, back again. Probably for the last time for this little update type thing. Track's in. Switch is in. Everything's nailed down or glued down as the case might be. Been running this engine here back and forth a couple of times. See what all is going to happen. And so far it appears that everything's going along fine. Only thing we have to do now is put some ties back in that have come out due to cutting the rails, and then putting ballast back down again. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this area that's in the middle here now that we didn't have before. You can see where the old track was. I may just use that for more room for storage tanks, which are always nice to have around a refinery. Since I only have 2 large ones, we may go ahead and get a couple more of the this size here and stick them in there. And then of course we still need a chain link fence to go around everything. That'll happen eventually. So for right now, we'll close this one out. We'll get this one put up there on the YouTube. Jack wanted to really see what I was doing here, so now he has an idea. So until later, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and y'all have a great week. Bye.